Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
All this walking has made my legs ache. Right.
Suppose I'm gonna give the ox.
What's this all about?
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable.
'Tis no great shock to me.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize...
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
There, a griffin!
This bow seems unlikely to catch a chill, however cold our ice attack may be.
You'll not live to regret this.
Let my magic run with the mental. right there.
'Tis a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
Very well, if I must.
Must rally. Cannon will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Townspeople depend on me.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
One of us is being friends.
Well fought, Arisen.
Would seem lots of catching up to do.
A resounding success. Let me be the one to collect it.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Now there's a thought.
Wolves drawn in!
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Now, this is a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last. Views such as this that make a journey worthwhile.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
I suppose 'tis so.
Too fast for you?
might always be so in step, eh? Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
'Tis easily done.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well done! Let my magic draw you in an elemental boon. That was superb, Arisen. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Hold right there. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
Though we may not die in battle, it's a far cry from being invincible.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
I suppose we shan't uncover any more treasures here. A shame that.
We ought to savor our good fortune. Not every location will yield such a bounty.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know. I'll turn you into harpies, descend.
I shan't let them come. The Arisen has been put to sleep. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
make your acquaintance. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
I'm coming, Master!
A measure of haste will not go amiss.
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? I certainly am.
Such camaraderie lies at the heart of our strength.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
do so enjoy the smell of the forest.
I suppose 'tis too much to ask that we pass through unmolested. Wolves! There! We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
I understand. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Aptly said.
What must needs be done?
Pray, cast that magic again.
But I can take you.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
My curative magic's at your disposal. Wait right there.
The mornings get earlier as your bones get older.
Cannot seem to place it.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
Seeing the captain always makes me nervous.
I need to replenish
Might
my
head to
stock.
market. I have need of a few things. That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it! Or I'll call the sentinels on you again! Are we clear?
The lad seemed rather ignorant of the world. Hasn't had anyone to show him the proper way, I'd wager. If 'tis an
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin.
Well then, son,
Yes?
how am I
Is there aught I can do for you? Or are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again. I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on then, take it.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He claimed he would repay you in full, but surely a lad of his age cannot muster such a sum.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Have you come to be curious of other vocations? While 'tis admirable to devote yourself to a single pursuit, there can be no harm in trying something new, particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation, heretofore unseen opportunities of exciting potential. Always a pleasure.
Peruse at your neck.
cart ought to make our journey easier.
This ox cart's back. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Where's the day falling?
Well, hello. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly... near the border, where... quarrels occur. Do you come again?
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch.
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes. In times past, 'twas safe. Since a few days, it could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the Senate?
Just about anywhere.
Are you... Well, oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border. Where quarrels occur everywhere. The day. Do come again? Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Greetings. You are the arisen, are you not? Tell is you tell me. He seems to have and if I may be, 'tis an item of, and in my you will be rewarded.
The jadeite orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry? Miss Trisha mentioned that her father resides in the checkpoint rest town. Shall we pay him a visit?
Reckon your roads, trade towns can make you right sick of crowds. But here, at least. You'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing business with you.
Here already. Travelling by ox carts was a welcome change.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Say, you were stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should... There's no exaggeration. To be quite truthful, working under a man's... Unless...
It seems this jadeite orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
Whatever choice you make, Arisen, I am sure 'twill be the right one. We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
My bed calls.
There are few places where I can let down my guard.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit... peace and quiet. Pleasure doing business.
I'm dead on my feet. No pommel from point.
What ought I to do?
Can't wait for the new equipment.
Well, there's always demand for weapons. Near the border, where quarrels occur every... Always a pleasure.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy some. something and see the truth. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Hope to see you again.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
It'll take a better mind than mine to solve this. Reckon your road's been a long... Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
We must rest. Though the sun...
"'Tis a relief to be home. Let us
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
off we go. Oh, then.
Reckon trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but... Here, at least, you'll find pleasure doing business with...
Well met, sir. How is the day treating you then?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then the creation of a masterpiece takes many thanks to you.
So, how goes it? Did you manage? Very well.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. It's just life.
There's no easy thing.
Well, if you think me a liar, then the creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I've been on my feet all...
Well, if you think me a liar, then the item you requested is... Many thanks to you.
We have acquired a forgery. I cannot speak to its uses, though I'm sure we'll think of something.
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery, or because they believe it to be authentic.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live. Farewell.
I fear we have done Sir Offal an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
I do wish we'd had fairer tidings to share.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little scrap store.
Follow my lead.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Only care I have is how to spend the day. Now this is a conundrum.
Well met.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
A shocking development. I hadn't known things could go so very differently here.
Well, well. Color me surprised.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. I'm in fine fettle today.
What the?
Slim pickings late. Left the wing.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Time to be heading home.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Fancy a look at my wares? This really is fine craftsmanship.
I shall be on top of
Through town.
I can feed
See what I can find.